Your child is not fine, and chances are, neither are their friends. A silent mental health crisis is sweeping through an entire generation, and most parents have no idea it's already inside their home, hiding behind a screen. Today we're diving into one of the most important books of our time, The Anxious Generation by Jonathan Haidt, social psychologist at New York University and best-selling author. In this book, Haidt reveals why today's teenagers are the most anxious generation in recorded history, what triggered it, and, most importantly, what we can all do about it. Stay with us. This might be the most important video you watch this year. Stay with us.
Imagine yourself wandering around a US college campus. With high probability, only a third of the students you see are serene. The rest are worried, most or half of the time, according to 2023 research. Overall, the anxiety levels of 18 to 25-year-old Americans, Gen Z, soared by 139% since 2010. Moreover, this tendency also affects minors, under age 18, and goes beyond mental distress. Data on self-injury due to bleak thoughts is a telling example. In 2020, US girls aged 10 to 14 harmed themselves 188% more often than in 2010. These numbers contrast with statistics about previous generations. The increase in their anxiety is significantly less, while 50-plus Americans reported an even decrease in worry. What makes Gen Z so vulnerable to angst? Some blame political and economic instability. Others relate it to concerns about global warming. However, an increase in anxiety is typical for many countries worldwide, with various backgrounds and levels of eco-friendliness. Join this investigation to understand what makes modern adolescence so challenging and how to protect the youngest generation. A spoiler: problems start long before the arrival of smartphones. In the early 1990s, scientists attempted to transform a massive facility, Biosphere 2, into a closed artificial ecosystem. Despite the project's failure, it brought many insights. For instance, it turned out that the wind strengthened the roots by tugging the branches in different directions, allowing trees to withstand even stronger blows later. This lack of training left the roots so weak that they couldn't support the tree's weight. As a result, tropical trees in Biosphere 2 fell before reaching maturity. Like trees, children need minor difficulties to prepare themselves to deal with complex problems in adulthood. However, since the 1980s, parents in English-speaking countries have protected their children even from minor challenges. Many factors influence this decision, including television news that shows catastrophes 24/7, large urban communities where people don't know their neighbours, and an increase in vehicles. Some schools even forbade kids to play tag alone, fearing disputes or exclusion. Overprotection significantly reduced unsupervised free play, robbing children of learning from experience. That's when a second driving force that shaped modern adolescence came into play: technology. In 2007, Apple launched the iPhone, enabling users to be online 24/7. The first mobile application store appeared in 2008. In less than 5 years, the number of apps rocketed to 1 million. In 2009, social media added like and retweet buttons, making them sources of validation and allowing algorithms to customize news feeds. In 2010, phones with front-facing cameras arrived, initiating the era of selfies. Teenagers now spend 6 to 8 hours per day online. Children need free play. It's a safe environment to overcome anxiety and face their fears. Digital play, by contrast, is disembodied. Consider riding a bicycle. We can do it in many computer games, but real mastery comes with physical practice. Children negotiate rules in free play, developing their independence. Computer games are predefined from the start. Virtual worlds give teens the illusion of doing certain things, which can turn devices into blockers of actual experience. Forming bonds with others is crucial for well-being. Children should have synchronous offline interactions. Digital communication can't bring attunement. Responses may come hours later. Conversations happen in parallel, making deep connections impossible. Emojis can't replace non-verbal cues, and anonymous profiles lower the value of relationships. If you don't like someone online, you can simply ban them. Switching from one community to another undermines the fundamental need to belong. As Jonathan Haidt puts it, people don't get depressed when they face threats collectively. They get depressed when they feel isolated, lonely, or useless. Social learning has two key strategies: conformist bias, choosing the most popular and proven behavior, and prestige bias, copying only those who have achieved success. Before the smartphone era, teens analyzed their community to find respected peers. Nowadays, they check follower counts and likes to choose their role models. However, success offline and online often rests on different principles. Can influencers truly prepare children for real-world achievements? Phone-based adolescence is associated with 4 serious harms. Sleep deprivation, as staying online longer means less rest at night. Attention fragmentation, since endless notifications make focusing increasingly difficult. Social deprivation, as offline friend time dropped from 2 hours in 2012 to just 1 in 2019. And addiction, a cycle of trigger, action, variable reward, and investment that keeps teens checking their profiles even without external prompts. A like on their photo equals approval of their personality, and the brain's frontal cortex, responsible for self-discipline, is still immature in adolescence. Boys and girls are affected differently. Boys tend toward video games. Although only 7% become addicted users, 15% have no close friends, and 35% feel lonely. The warning bell for boys rang in the early 2000s when face-to-face time dropped sharply. For girls, the damage can be worse. Opening a social media account makes them targets for cyberbullying and harassment. Photoshopped images of perfect lives cause many girls to feel not good enough. Algorithms further bombard them with posts about models or even pro-anorexia publications. We praise technology for creating opportunities, but identifying its dangers takes longer. Cars became widespread in the early 20th century, yet mandatory seatbelts appeared only 60 years later. The online world needs to stop being a Wild West. Governments can enact the age-appropriate design code, requiring tech companies to protect minors' data. They should raise the minimum age of social media access from 13 to 16 and verify users' ages. They can support phone-free schools, redefine what constitutes neglect in law, and finance technical education and apprenticeship programs. Schools can prolong breaks, install adventure playgrounds, and organize play clubs for socialization. Teachers can run the Let Grow project, where children take on a chosen challenge independently for the first time. Parents should set a good example in how they use devices, give children responsibility through chores, and encourage sleepovers, camping, and social programs. Screen time guidelines matter too. No screens for infants, educational content only for toddlers, 1 hour daily for ages 2 to 5, 2 hours maximum for ages 6 to 12, and a smartphone from age 14 at the earliest, only after explaining internet risks. Gen Z has grown up under a unique combination of forces: limited free play, which lessens their ability to overcome fears in real-world environments, and immense online freedom, which undermines their sense of belonging, decreases sleep and socializing time, worsens attention, and in some cases, causes addiction. Yet if parents, schools, and the government unite their efforts, they can minimize these harmful tendencies. Gen Z can also make a change, joining platforms that advocate safer digital spaces for teens. As technologies become more and more immersive, the time to act is now.
And that's the message Jonathan Haidt leaves us with. It's not too late. The anxious generation can still be protected, but only if we choose to act together right now. So if this video made you think, if it made you feel something, if you have a child, a niece, a nephew, or a student in your life, share this video. Because one parent who watches this could change the life of a child. Leave a comment below telling us, what will you do differently starting today? We read every single one. And if you want to keep exploring topics that truly matter, subscribe and hit the bell. We're just getting started. Your children are worth every conversation. Let's have them.